We're helping you make this year your most confident year yet. Public speaking coach, body language trainer, and communications expert, Patricia Stark is here to share some tips about boosting our confidence and unleashing your inner superhero. Bring it. The tips can all be found in her book, Calmfidence. And she is joining us live this morning. Welcome to New York Living. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you. So
you
happy to be here.
exude confidence. That's like your vibe.
Oh, well, I didn't used to, so I've been there and I get it.
Let's set the stage.
Yes.
What's the first step of confidence?
It is definitely something that can be learned. When I was younger, I had terrible social anxiety, really the great fear of public speaking. And it's something that once you have strategies, once you have certain mindset abilities, and even some body language tips that we'll talk about, you can build your own sense of calm and confidence.
People think it's funny, probably not for you, but I have a fear of public speaking, even though I do this for a living.
Yes. Yeah, no, a lot of people are like that.
But you're used to a world stage. So.
Yeah, I'm used to a lot of people looking at me and booing me and yelling at me while I'm trying to do my job. So the word confidence itself, right? If you take the first part, con, it's trying to trick someone, deceive someone that you may be feeling that confidence, right? So confidence, I thought it was a fantastic thing. You have 6 powerful strategies to help us boost our confidence. Can we run through them?
Yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to add that you bring up a very good point. You know, confidence is not arrogance. People that are truly confident build others up, are always positive and encouraging. So one of the first things that you can do is really watch your body language. When we are not confident, we tend to implode. We tend to minimize ourselves. We almost want to hide and disappear. But you can do the opposite, and you stand up tall, make great eye contact, have that great firm handshake. But studies show that once you stand up, you do like a power pose, like a Superman pose, or you use your space, your cortisol level, which is your stress hormone, plummets, which is good. We don't want that. And your testosterone, which both men and women have, shoots to the roof. And that will give you a little bit feeling of confidence, even just changing your body.
Wow. Yeah.
Like that.
Tell me about a mental screen.
Yeah, so we all have what's called our mind's eye, right? If you close your eyes right now, you could tell me where everything in your kitchen is, right?
Yes.
So that's our mental screen, and we are the director of that screen. So something called pre-paving, where you can visualize, and you know this as an athlete, you visualize the shot ahead of time. You see yourself being successful ahead of time. And that is what your pre-paving will do to that autopilot that's in your subconscious to help you act on that. And that's something really powerful that we usually use against us. We picture worst case scenario, we see ourselves failing. It's so easy to do. It takes a little bit of work, but watch what you're putting on that mental screen. Watch what you're programming yourself ahead of time.
Yeah, and talking about your inner coach.
Yes. So in the book I talk about, we all have our inner critic and our inner coach. It's kind of like you ever see those angel devil things in the movies? And that's what we have. You know, everyone has the inner critic. I've worked with celebrities and, you know, very wealthy, you know, people that have succeeded in so many ways. They still have the inner critic. They still have doubts and fears. But we have 2 people. We have our inner coach and our inner critic. Our inner coach is, how would you talk to that friend? How would you encourage somebody? How often do we use that
so
voice?
Hard.
I know, but we have to use that voice on ourselves. And studies show we cannot listen to our inner coach and our inner critic simultaneously. So who are you going to hand the microphone to? Hand it to your inner coach and build yourself up. Don't minimize yourself. We're great at minimizing ourselves and maximizing other people.
These are such good, important skills for kids to learn too, right? Get them started young on that note.
I speak with a lot of kids.
Tell me about this breathing confidence. What does that mean? Is it breath work?
Yeah, so, you know, you'd think we all know how to breathe, right? But I'm actually going through a breathing certification right now where we have seen that people literally stop belly breathing after the age of like 5 or 9. So we get caught in our throat, we get caught in our nasal air in our chest. When you breathe and you can feel that tightness, you're not breathing deep enough. So making sure that you're really expanding to that lower belly and expanding your breath and bringing it up from the depths of there and getting the full breath, that gives more oxygen to your brain. You know, studies show that when we're stressed out, skills and our language skills can decrease by about 70%. So when you feel like you're going to blank out, that's really happening. But if you can get control of your breath, you get control of your calm and your confidence.
Did you immediately sit up and start like feeling your belly? Because I did.
You can feel it.
Listen, I tell kids all the time they have to learn how to control their breaths to bring down their heart rate, to be in control of their bodies. And when they start panting, they get nervous. That's when things start to spiral out of control. So I get it totally.
And you know that as a pitcher. You know, my son was a pitcher, and you'd see him on the mound, and the first thing he'd do is get that breathing under control.
And then personal inventory.
Yes, personal inventory. Take an inventory, like how have I earned the right to be in the situation? So if I'm dealing with someone that's going to be public speaking or asking for a raise or trying to reach a goal, I'll say write down what are all the reasons that you've earned the right to ask for that. What have you earned the right to be in that seat, to raise your hand, to contribute? And many times, we forget a lot of the good things because we're focused on the bad and what's wrong. And I have clients that'll write down a personal inventory and they'll be like, I can't believe that's me. I can't believe that I forgot all of these things.
Right.
And you have so much more confidence going into a situation when you do that.
Absolutely.
And of course, the last step, which is really important in our business, I think, you have to devalue other people's opinion and learn how to put more weight on what you think of yourself,
Yes.
right?
And I know it's hard to do because, we all want to be liked, we all want to be included, we want the group to like us or other people to like us, but at the end of the day, your opinion of yourself has got to be stronger than worrying about the opinions of others. You have to wake up with yourself in the morning and you have to go to sleep and you look at your face in the mirror. So do those things that build inner trust, that help you see your value, that make you see, you know what, I'm worthy, I am enough, and you've got to work on that in the background so that you can go into a situation and say, I feel good about myself, I trust myself, and it's okay if people don't like me or don't agree with me, but I still have a good opinion of myself. That's first and foremost one of the baseline things we all need to be better at.
That's probably how you can get rid of your critics really fast, right? Their opinions.
Yes, well, they're going to be there, and that's okay, but you don't have to take it to heart. You can say, that's okay, you don't agree with me or don't like me, but, I like me, and I think I'm a good person, and if we work on that, it's a lot easier to let stuff roll off your back.
Love it. Patricia, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
A copy of Patricia's book, Calmfidence, wherever books are sold.
Thank you both.